Hello Gaudi class and welcome to today's maths. For the arithmetic, I'd like you to stick to trying to get it done in 4.5 minutes like we were last week. If you're getting it finished before that, then see if you can find some more answers to the extension. So pause the video, do the arithmetic challenges, and then come back to me when you're ready for the answers. So we're going to go back this week to using my head and my fingers. So 11 take away 2. So I'm going to put the 11 in my head and the 2 on my fingers, 11, 10, 9. And I know that when I do take away, my answer has to be smaller. When I do add, my answer has to be bigger. 5 add 5, I shouldn't even need you to think about that one. You should be able to do that one so quickly. 5 add 5 is 10. Double 2. So that's the same number twice, 2, and then 1, 2 more. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. And the extension was something. Take away something is 3. So we're going to choose a number that's 3 or bigger because it's got to be for our answer. With take away, it can't be smaller. So I'm going to start with 10. So 10 take away something equals 3. So here are the 3, 1, 1, 2, 3 that I want for my answer. I'm going to stick those together like glue. So I've got 10 and I want to be left with those at the end. So how many do I need to put down? 5, 6, 7. So 10 take away 7 equals 3. Let's have 20. 20 take away something equals 3. Now I don't have enough fingers to do that. I don't have 20 fingers, I promise. So I could either use my ruler and I could do 20 and I could take away till I get to 3. So I'm getting lower. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Till I get to 3. Or what I could have done is I could have started with 20 and taken away the 3. So 20, 19, 18, 17. It's a bit of a trickier one. We're going to work on that one this week. So let's do another one. I can't find my mouse, sorry. Let's do another one like that. What about 15 take away something equals 3? Yeah, so I'm going to do it backwards. I'm going to put the 15 in my head and then I'm going to take away the 3. And I know it doesn't say that, it says the answer's 3, but it works both ways. I'm going to put 15 in my head, 14, 13, 12. So 15 take away 12 equals 3. We're going to practice that a bit more over the course of this week. Right, next one, we have 59 add 11, and I'm looking at my ones and I'm thinking I cannot add those in my head. I'm going to use my 10s and 1 grid because that 9 in the 1s is too big for me. I do not like it. 9 and 1 is 10. I write that under here so I can see the 0 goes there and the 1 goes in this column here. 5, 6, 7. So the answer is 70. Double something equals 12. So it doesn't ask me to double 12. It asks me to double something and the answer is 12. So doubling is the same as counting in 2s. So double 1 would be 2, double 2 would be 4, double 3 would be 6, double 4 would be 8, double 5 would be 10, double 6 is 12. So it's 6, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So double 6. 17 take away something equals 8. Now we have had plus signs here and we've been doing the opposite. We've been doing take away. So I'm hoping that you checked your answer and you didn't think, oh, I know there's a takeaway there, so I must do plus, and you've put 25 here, because if you start with 17, you can't take away 25 yet. And I say yet because I tell you this at school all the time. There will come a point in time where you learn about numbers below 0. So I'm not going to say you're never going to be able to do it, because you will one day, but not in year 2. So we can't do 17 take away 25. So 17 take away something equals 8. And strangely enough, although it is a takeaway, it says takeaway, it is a takeaway. We're going to do it the way we did the extension on the other side. If we take away 8, so 17 take away 8. 17 in my head, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. So 17 take away 9 equals 8. And I'm just going to check that by doing the inverse. I'm going to do the 17 take away 9. So 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. My extension is take away something equals 27. So I am going to do 27 take away 0, because I like that. And then I'm going to do something take away 1. So what would I need to start with to take away 1 and have 27? So 28 take away 1. And then I can do 29 take away 2. And I can do 30 take away 3. And I could go on forever and ever, and I mean forever and ever and ever, because I could do 31, 32, 33. I could go all the way up to 100 and beyond 200, 300, 400. And if I was really bored and had nothing else to do, I could keep going to 1,000 and then 2,000. I've got too many other things to do to start trying to show you all the different numbers you could have. You can go on and on and on with that one. So I look forward to seeing your answers. In all honesty, you could put 100 in front of both those numbers. So you could put 127 take away 100. Do it like that. There are lots and lots of different answers. I will check those when you put them on Tapestry. Today, we're going to carry on with sharing like we were on the end of last week, but we're going to have a look at this sign here. And this is our division sign. So we, instead of saying shared between, we might say divided by. So this is our division sign, division sign, division. Excellent, well done. So let's have a look what we've got here. So we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 biscuits, 8 cookies, and we've shared them between 2 different plates. And there are 4 on each plate. So here we have the number we started with, we have the number of groups, and we have the number in each group. So when we do a division sign, it's very much the same. We take the number we started with, and instead of saying shared equally between, because that takes quite a long time, we do our division sign. So it's a takeaway sign, and then it's got a dot on the top and a dot on the bottom. And you need to make sure that you leave some space between them so it doesn't get squashed and look like an add sign. So 8 divided by shared equally between 2 equals 4. So instead of shared equally between, we're just going to put a division sign in. It's going to make our lives and our work much quicker. So that still says 8 shared equally between 2 equals 4, or 8 divided by 2 equals 4. Have another one. So let's have another one. We have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 cubes. And we have shared them between 2 groups. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in that group, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in that group. So we start with the number we started with. So we started with 16. We shared them equally. We divided them between the 2 groups, and we had 8 in each group. So 16 shared equally between 2 equals 8. 16 divided by 2 equals 8. Let's try again. So which number do we need at the front? We need the number we started with, so the number of dots we've got all together. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So we have 20 dots. And we have shared that between 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 groups. And in each group, we have got 4 dots. So we have taken 20, we have shared it equally between 5 groups, and each group has got 4. So 20 shared equally between 5 equals 4, or 20 divided by 5 equals 4. Can you say that last one with me? 20 divided by 5 equals 4. Okay, let's have a look at this one. So can I ask you, to pause the video for a moment, see if you can just write down the 3 numbers. You don't have to write down this whole sentence, but you could do the division sentence if you wanted to, and see if you can work out what number goes here. So that's our whole, what we started with. This one here, the number of groups, and this answer here, how many in each group. So pause the video, write that down for me, and then we'll come back and do it together. So we start with our whole, how many we've got all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we've got 15 strawberries. And we've shared it between 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 children. And each of the children has got 3 strawberries. So we had 15. We shared it between 5, and each one has got 3. So 15 divided by 5 equals 3. Can you say that with me? 15 divided by 5 equals 3. Well done. Right, and could you do it again? Could you pause the video? Could you see if you can put the numbers in? And I'm not going to tell you which number goes where this time, and then join me for the answer. So we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. We have got 28 cookies, and we have shared them between 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plates, and we've got 4 cookies on each plate. So we started with 28, we shared them equally between 7 plates, and we have got 4 cookies on each plate. So 28 divided by 7 equals 4. Say that with me. 28 divided by 7 equals 4. So now it is your turn. So what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to write the division number sentence to match the group. So start with the total, so how many of you got all together, and it tells you in the question. So we have 8, divided by how many groups have we got? So we've got 1 group over here and 1 group over here, so we have 2 groups, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4 in each group. Okay, I'm going to write that at the top here, so if it helps you. So we've got the total divided by the number of groups and that gives us the number in each group. And if you're not sure, come back to this. I'll leave that there and you can come back to that and have a look, see if you can help, if that helps. So this one again, how many to start with? 6. How many groups and how many in each group? So can you write the division question that goes with that? Challenge 2, you've got exactly the same, just bigger numbers. So how many altogether? How many in groups and how many in each group? So can you do the division sentences that go with those 2? And again, you've got 2 more. So just writing the division sentences that go with those 2 pictures. Question 4, this is again another one. Just you're not doing anything other than counting today. You're just counting. You're not having to do any adding, taking away, division, multiplying. You are just counting. So you've got 2 more questions there. Challenge 3, you've got another 2 questions, and I'm hoping that's not in your way. And you've got another 2 questions. So it's all the same. All I want are the division sentences that show me what the picture is. Right, now we have an extension. And this one should get your brain hurting a bit. So Whitney has 16 flowers and she shares them equally between some vases. It doesn't tell you how many vases. You've got to work out how many vases she could have. And there is more than one answer. So see if you can find at least 2 different answers. Now, a cheaty way would be to have 1 vase and put them all in 1 vase. That is a way of doing it. So you could have 16, you could have them all in 1 vase, they'd all be in 1 group, and then you would have 16 in that 1 vase. So you could have that. There are other ways. So see if you can find another 2 ways. So don't just use mine. See if you can find another 2 ways of sharing out those 16 flowers equally. And you can just write the division statements, is absolutely fine. And then your next extension, in the same way as adding and subtraction go together, so do multiplication and division. So here, there are 2 multiplication sentences. And what you want you to do is see if you can write the division sentence that matches them. So I shall show you. I'm not going to give you the answer, I'm going to show you. So if you had 2 times 5, you could have 2 groups of 5. So there you go. I've got 2 lots of 5 and I've got 10 altogether. How would you change that into a division sentence given what we've just been doing? So think about what I told you, what number, the order the numbers need to go in. How could you make that into a division sentence? And you've got another one here. You might need to draw the picture to help you. It does help. And that's your challenge. And I look forward to seeing your answers on Tapestry.